Hi, my name's John. Welcome to the second part of tonight's videos. I'd like to say a massive thanks to Emmy for introducing part 1 and then for reminding us on that I said I would do a 260-mile trip to get her back home to Edinburgh. Anyway, she's home and I'm home. And that's the reason why tonight's videos are a little bit shorter than normal. In part 2, I do a bit of rearranging in the workshop, move one or two things around, which eventually gets sorted out. I also go and visit a lad who does woodwork. Quite a while ago I made an adapter for a vacuum chuck for a woodworking lathe. Anyway, that's all up and running now, and he showed us how it works. I was quite impressed how well it works. And he also makes walking sticks, and he showed us some of his walking sticks and did a brief description of them. And there's no actual machining in part 2, but I'm sure you'll still find the content quite interesting. The same as most people with a small workshop at home, space is at a premium for me. I've just bought some new toolboxes for work and I've been left with this roll cab which I've had for probably 20 years. There's a lot of potential storage in there and I'm hoping it's going to go into this gap at the end of the bench. Obviously the bench can't move, it's fitted in. And typical of my look, it's half an inch too wide. As a friend, he's dead now, and when he used to pick up a cabinet or a box, it would just fit in the gap, but with me it never does, so it isn't going to go in there. I do want to use it because, like I say, it'll be ideal for storing probably milling cutters in, because it's next to the milling machine. The only other place it could possibly go is under this bench. I have got two cabinets under here with various bits and pieces in them, but there's a lot more storage in that roll cab, so hopefully it'll go under there. Naturally it's too high, naturally it would be, knowing me, but I can't take the casters off, then it will slide into there and utilise that full space, because this bit here is just getting filled with junk. So we'll take these drawers out, see, I don't know what's in them now, take the drawers out and see if we can get that cabinet to go under there. Like I say, it will be a lot more useful for storing milling cutters and probably drills in. I mean, some of these are empty, they're not everywhere I look it's like in Aladdin's cave. These cabinets are actually bolted together. This one's a cheap IKEA thin one, but this one here is a real heavy Bisley one. That's a substantial cabinet. I'll be keeping that one, and I'll probably put it up in the other shed. I don't think you ever finish your workshop. Everything's constantly changing, especially if you haven't got a great little room like me. You've got to make a maximum amount of room with whatever you've got. Right, another nut and bolt holding that one on, then we've got a space to play with. And there's no money hiding down there, that's for certain. Normally when you find the bits and pieces you've lost when they go down the hole. So next thing is to take the wheels off this roll cab. It's quite a substantially made thing, this. I think it's American. See, I've had it a long time. 13mm bolts holding those on. Quite nice wheels, I'll be able to find a use for those. There's also a bracket on here because I used to have a long bar slid through with a lock on. I'll have to cut that off. Well, it's not gonna get in the way, I'll leave it on. Right. We'll get a brush and clean that out and then we'll try it in the hole. That's not a bad fit for me. Wants a little bit of packing to make it level it up. Wants a little bit under this corner, a little bit of something just to square it up. But that's not too bad at all, that. Better. I won't laugh me. I'm not expecting too much from my socket set to fit under there. Yeah, absolutely. Once again, it's that last 1/8 of an inch. Wants a little bit more under here. That's better. So there's a lot of storage. I can put some divisions in. I think we'll put the milling cutters in there. A lot more storage than those two little sets of drawers had. Yeah, I've had this a long time. Good cleaning will be good to go again. I've got a lot of these, so that will be ideal for splitting things up. Happy with that. The next time the wife wants to take you shopping to IKEA or the supermarket, when you get there, go into the section that sells kitchen utensils, and you find stuff like this. These are little dividers for drawers. I got these for £1.50 each. I got two, they fit in perfect. I'll be going to get some more and fill the drawers with those. Ideal for the likes of milling cutters and drills because they're nice and soft. Those blue boxes I've got fit in there quite nicely. I've got several more of those. I've got all this to sort out. I also bought some big plastic trays. Once again, they ordered special £1.50 each, and it's the soft plastic, the polythene that won't shatter and break. Put heavier items in the bottom of there. So don't be afraid to go shopping at the supermarket because there is bargains to be had and things that are very useful in the shop. I bought these. These are on special for £1. £1 for the 3. You can't go wrong at that. And once again, it's not the sort of plastic that goes brittle, it's nice and supple.
Alright?
Right. So that's just a vacuum holding that on there?
Alright, just a vacuum. It's great for like turning the buttons of bowls off, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or thin pieces like this, otherwise I would have to put a glue block on.
Right.
I can put a chucking point on there now, and then reverse it and put it in the proper chuck for the lathe, you know, because you know, add a small or a bowl or something,
right, yeah,
you know, like a sphere, and I would put that on, I use that on, but obviously look at that, just two different sizes. You can only get two different sizes. This one I can put straight on, and it doesn't, I don't need that ring, you see.
right, yeah, the colour.
A holly stick, and it's Rodia, I think it is, if I remember, with the buffalo caps. The caps is put on for safety, in case you fall and you get the spine into yourself. This is wenge or wengi with a oak twisted body twist shaft. This is a Jacob's horn thumbstick with a hazel shank. This is just a mixture of buffalo horn, cow horn, and the like, with aluminium going right way around in the inside with the buffalo. And I think that was an apple shank, if I remember rightly. This came from the niece's place, the shank, and it was the gargoyle turned out a line with some glass eyes in. Red glass eyes. This was my first one, trout, made from ram's horn, and it's just a stained, this was a hazel stained shank as well. No, it would have been a chestnut, it's a chestnut one, just stained with like a tan stain. This one is just a cardigan stick with a Palomara shank, porcupine wood, and a buffalo horn and a cow horn cap. And this is a burr elm one, and with it being burr, has voids in it, so I filled the voids with super glue and a brass powder with a thistle on a hazel shank. And the last one is cow horn, and that's all one with 3 little hedgehogs done on a ash. It's an ash shank, that one.
Excellent.
It'll go on like that.
Once again, I'd just like to say a massive thanks for all the help and support, all the nice comments, and just thanks for watching.